Good morning. I am trying to flip my camera around. You are actually going to join me in my car. Okay, camera, don't you want to flip around? Hi, let me adjust that. I did something ingenious. That's why you're getting like a full frontal look of my face. Sorry about that. Okay, so hey, I got somebody in the room already. I am kind of hot because it is hot in Detroit. Hey, Michael. Hey, I am starting on time. Yay, Sylvie gets a reward. I'm in my car because I do have a day job. I call it my benefit job. This because it helps me pay for my braces for my kids and all the other little things that go with having kids. So I have 3 kids that I know. Yeah, right. Take it off. I'm so hot in this shirt because it is freezing where I work, and it's like I actually have to wear a jacket to work, and it's like I'm going at 80 degrees, but it's freezing. When I say it's freezing in this building, it's just like being in a refrigerator. But it's okay. But anyways. So they force me because I work for a paramilitary organization that loves to force people when other people don't show up to work. So when they told me at 8 o'clock I was gonna be forced, because they wait till you walking out the door and say, Sylvia, you have work, no choice. And I was like, oh my God, I got Periscope. What am I going to do? So what I said was, you know what? We're going to roll with it. We're going to work with it. We're going to go with it. We're not canceling this Periscope. That's what we're doing. So I am officially on break. Because I said my break got to be at the top of the hour. So I snuck out to come here and set up. So we're going to get going. Get your notebooks out. Let me introduce myself. I am Sylvia Hubbard. And I am a romance suspense author of over 37 independently published books, and I have been doing this since 2000. I also run Motown Writers Network, which is an organization where we help authors get to their literary goals, and we connect readers to Michigan authors. You can always check out my website, my personal website, at sylviahubbard.com. And you can also go to my organization website at motownwriters.com. Now, the resources for this event, for this Periscope, will be number 1. The replay will not be saved on Periscope, even though guys know the new changes that Periscope will save. But no, I'm still not going to save them on Periscope. I'm actually going to put everything on YouTube, so you can find this replay over on YouTube. So if you're listening on YouTube, make sure you give me some likes, please. And if you guys are listening on Periscope, make sure you give me those hearts. And of course, share them out to other people. Share this broadcast out to your Twitter, Facebook, all your social media, and and the resource sheets actually for this one has not been posted yet at howtoebook.org. It is going to be posted later. So if you're listening this on the replay, most likely if you go to howtoebook.org, click on the blog, you'll see all the resources as well and all the links that I'm going to refer to. I have written them down because I was going to type them as soon as I got home. So literally, I have written them down. Everything that I'm going to talk about is written down. And I actually... y'all gonna see how tech savvy I am. Well, I don't know if you call it tech savvy. So I have this pen and it records all my strokes. So literally I can just either print out the sheet. See, this is a special notebook, and I hit that. You see that little envelope? And it emails me whatever I wrote down on the sheet. So I can just go back either and type it back up, or it'll transcribe for me. So I was like, okay, we got to use the special notebook. Usually I use it for my writing, because right now I'm writing 3 Ways to Bliss. I think that's the live book I'm coming up next with my readers. So I write 3 Ways to Bliss, handwrite it, because where I work, we can't have any digital devices on our table. But they don't know this is my extra secret pen. That's all digital. You can get it at Amazon. I'll have the link in there. Let me write that down. Put link for pen. Put link for pen. I'm writing that down right now with my pen. Put link for pen. On the thing. So the resource. So you can actually go. I want to say this is an ink. Is this an InkScribe? This is not an InkScribe. Actually, it's a Neo Smart Into pen. Let me put that up there. If you can see that, the lighting's kind of horrible. But it's an N2 pen, and you get the special notebooks as well. You can get the notebooks 3 for $14. Little expensive, but oh my God, the time saver is ridiculously awesome. The pen does cost a little bit of money, but when I say it pays off in time, organization, just getting things done. Hey, author MBO. Hey, how you doing? So we're going to get started because, yeah, I don't have that much time. So we're going to get started. I already told them I was going to be late. I tell on myself at work before they, write me up. I'd be like, yeah, So today's workshop is going to be called Morning. Yes, morning. It's, today's workshop it's called Selling Books Without Using Social Media. Now, some people made fun of the fact that I was promoting the workshop on social media to sell off of social media. Now, I'm going to be showing you ways to sell books that you don't have to use Facebook or Twitter or anything like that. Now, hey, Stephanie, you do have to use your own website in some cases, of course, in announcements and using other people's websites, but this has nothing to do with social media. I'm going to give you a Periscope tip. I realize the people who are watching on desktop, see, I see Nisi just joined, but she has like a black name. They're actually watching on desktop, which I didn't know. So I would see like 25 in the room, but only like 8 people live. But they don't count the people who are live. So if you guys are desktop and you want to send me a question, Twitter me at Sylvia Hubbard 1. And then I'll get it on my top screen while I'm talking. Make it short so I can read it real fast. That way I can just say, oh, you asked me a question, and I'll get to it. So that's what I wanted to let you know. If you're listening live on desktop, you can Twitter me, direct message me at Sylvia Hubbard 1, and then I can see that you have asked a question. So let's get started. Get your pen and paper out. Let's go. So we're selling books offline. So the first, number 1 is pitch to journalists. Now, in the recording of 5 ways to sell books offline, I have that going on YouTube. You can pick up that replay on YouTube. I did talk about press releases. We have gotten so far away from press releases. So you guys get back out and start doing those press releases. Learning how to write them is so important. So you want to pitch to journalists and bloggers. That's the 21st century kind of way, is to pitch also to bloggers. It's going old school, but with a new school twist. So moving into the 21st century, authors should not only pitch to journalists, but to pitch to bloggers in their niche. Sorry, hit you with the phone. So in their niche, there are thousands of them out there. When I say thousands, it's thousands of things out there. You know what? I totally forgot to charge my phone because I've been up all night and they forced me to work. So hold on with my long fingers. Okay. See if we are getting power. I think we're getting power. We would hate for you to go offline while we're talking. That would be bad. Okay, so we're charging. Sorry. So, pitch to journalists. Number 1. Okay. Like I said, there's thousands of bloggers, there's thousands of journalists, there's thousands of small, independent subscriptions of newspapers, media out there where you can pitch to and create a message for them and let them know about your platform, events that you're doing, just things that are going on. People have lost track of, I got to get it out to Facebook, I got to go and drop a flyer in a group. No, you don't. You need to go and send a press release, either email and make it personal. Do not just send massive press releases. You want to make it personal. You want to send to the producers of shows. You want to send to the direct person who runs the blog. Mention their blog that is in there. Hey, you have a great blog. Visit their blog, see what's going on. But you really want to make your story personal for them to pick it up and create a compelling story for them, so that they can be able to say, hey, I love this person. I will want them on my site. I want to interview them. Hey, Nagash. I guess that's, Nagash. Hey, how you doing? So number 2, we're going really fast. So if you missed anything, make sure you get the replay and share this. Give me hearts if you like what I'm saying. So number 2, hold offline events. And like I have said many times before, we do not have book signings. We have events. People want to go to events now. So partner with nonprofits, like-minded brands, organizations, libraries, schools, to involve community and special events. Stop trying to reinvent the wheel. There are billions of other organizations and events that are going on that you can latch on to and say and do a side event, a special event, or coordinate with them. A lot of times these events would love to have authors there to do some literacy or literary thing with them to show that, hey, we're out in the community. When I say the summer is coming and there's going to be wall-to-wall events, I say books are like jeans. They go with everything. So there's no excuse not to have books at events. Even if they say, oh, we don't have books at this event, you make a reason why they need books at this event, because everybody needs to be a reader. Thank you. So integrate with festivals. Hey, Talia Smart Young. Oh, I like Talia. That was beautiful. If you missed anything, please see the replay and make sure you give me those hearts. Okay, integrate with a festival or show already going on. Like I said, you do not need to reinvent the wheel. Yes, we would love to go national. Yes, we would love to go global. But if you don't have the money or time, or you just want to get your feet wet or get out there, you can actually save a lot of money by coordinating with a lot of events that are already going on. There are yard sales by churches. You can sit up and put a stand up and just sell your books from there. There's really no need to go out and plan one event and put all your money in. I've been in this game since 2000, and I can tell you, sitting up there trying to reinvent the wheel with making little to no money, and you're trying to just go on out and do something. And yes, it's wonderful to be able to do something great and awesome, but if I see an organization that has thousands and thousands of members, why am I going to try to do an event by myself and try to get this organization to pay attention to me when I can say, hey, you got an event going on, let me partner with you, let me help you out, let me do something. Okay, number three. Oh, wait, I'm going to give you some examples. So, there is a nonfiction author, and she was abused when she was a child. So during, of course, Sexual Abuse Month, she worked with churches who had people come in and talk, grief counselors or other abuse specialists come in. And then she also went in as a vendor and to talk about her book. They gave her a little speaking time. She sold out, continuously sold out. Then she used it during Domestic Abuse Month in October. She used it Crime Prevention Month. She went through the gambit of other organizations that hold events all year long about even potential abuse. She did pro events where you talked about look for signs of abuse, so she worked really hard with other organizations about, just being there, talking about her experience, and also selling books. Number 2, there was a children's author who she actually has lupus, and she has a book about how to explain the symptoms of lupus. So she attends children's events, she does face painting, and she attends all these events all over the city. Her name is Sandra Epps. She's awesome. Look her up, sandysland.com, and she does awesome, oh my god, these beautiful butterfly face painting, because lupus they have those butterfly marks on their all over their body. So she actually does face painting for these events, goes out, sells books, and just makes a wonderful profit. But she's not reinventing the wheel. She's not trying to create something out of nothing. She's actually tagging along with these events. Number 3, for fiction suspense authors, they have I've seen people partner with especially suspense authors, mystery authors. I know, I love Sandra too. She's just awesome. Suspense authors have tagged along with police departments to Crime Prevention Month is in October, and it's also appreciate civil service people. I think that's in April or May, and they have events. Police departments have events all over, and authors tag along with them or coordinate events with them. I've seen conventions called Book It, which is really cute because that's police, and I don't need to explain the joke. If I do, you don't get it. So, so they do that, and it's like different crime affairs or things like that where police officers can come out. I've seen people have book events and that support the Fallen Officers Fund. So every time they sell a book, they give $1 to the fallen officers. So, you know, like other officers, they're going to invite their family and stuff like that. So this is just awesome events. Like I just gave you 3 great examples. So no matter what you are, if you got other examples, go ahead and leave them in the comments, or look for an examples. Just ask me. We can figure something out. So reviews. Reviews are so important. Even getting reviews offline to other people. Librarians are your best friend, and you do have to get out of your house and get to a library and talk to a librarian. They're great to have in your pocket to be able to know new events that are coming up, but also connecting to readers, because once a library sees that you are sincere, you're honest, you want to come in there and you really want to just do something for the library, they will actually promote you to readers. And trust me, they see readers all day long. So libraries are your best friends, and getting those reviews together. So you also want to contact reviewers and, like I said, bloggers, and ask them for reviews in your genre. If you don't know your genre, you want to look up the basic list of genres. Right, and it's like economical, because mostly you can have these events for free. I'm going to tell you how you can make money off of free events in a second. Remind me. So you can actually have these events almost for free, and you know, you got location, you already have like a partial audience coming anyway, and it makes it really economical for you as an author. So you want to contact reviews. Please follow submission guidelines when you're contacting these people. Please make sure you're putting in what kind of genre it is, what you would like, when the review should be available, and don't be saying you want it by next week or something, because they have other things to do. Their life did not begin when your book was published. So please make sure that you are telling them a reason about 4 to 6 months of lead time to get this review done. Find books like yours. If you can't find reviewers or you're out of it, and in the blog post that we'll have on howtoebook.org later on, I'll have a link to reviewer sites there. So make sure you check that out, or make sure after the broadcast immediately go over to howtoebook.org and please please subscribe for updates to the blog. But you can find books like yours on Amazon and submit review requests. I'm going to take a break and tell you a little bit about myself if you just joined us. My name is Sylvia Hubbard. I am author of romance and suspense of over 37 independently published novels, and I also am the founder of Motown Writers Network. I've been out there on the street just busting my butt, selling books online, offline, and just having immense fun since 2000. For the resources for this one, you want to pick it up at howtoebook.org, and to find out a little bit about me, you can go to sylviahubbard.com, like Old Mother Hubbard, Hubbard, and you can check out Motown Writers Network at motownwriters.com. So, we're at number 4, direct mail. We have gotten away from things that we used to do back in the day, and direct mail used to be so big. Now people hate junk mail, but now they have systems where they can directly find readers in your community, in your area, in your state. When I say your readers, they're targeting, say that I'm a romance suspense, so they're targeting people who read romance suspense in your area. It's an oldie but goodie, I call that. Hey, Tequila Coleman. Oh, I like that one. Oh, girl, I love names. I'm a name magnet, so I love names. So you can use direct mail, and you can put your brand and logo in front of thousands of people. You can use services like the post office, and there's also a service called Hello. You can use services like lob.com, lob.com. Now, even Amazon uses them to find, they're really niche to find it. You can actually design your postcard on their site. or upload the designs, and they'll send it out, like literally they'll send it out to where you need, and they just let them know like your target market, and be as really niche as possible, because you want the maximum effort of getting yourself out there. Using services like this, you may say, well, how do I know these people are going to get it? But when they do get these cards, or when they get these postcards, please make sure all your contact information is on there and your information is up to date. So you want to make sure that is very important. Don't put old information on cards, and make sure your email and website is professional, please. Please make sure that is done. Okay, so, but on your postcards, make sure they're vibrant, they pop, they get readers' attentions that are in that niche. And then Google loves when people do searches for your name. So even if they don't have the card, they love the card that you sent them. And they'll do a search on you to find you, of course, because you got that search engine optimization going on already, right? If not, work on it. But it's great to have this old-fashioned kind of contact, and you can actually target new readers for a low. They're low costing now than they were in the past. They used to be like, you used to have to take out a bank loan to do this, but now they're actually quite low costing. So check into direct mail. Like I said, you can go to the post office, and the U.S. Post Office does this service, and check out the prices there. And then you also can use lob.com, who does it as well. Now, some people said, I know that they said like it was other services. It was one more service, but when I went on their website, they were kind of high. I can't remember the name, but it was really kind of high. So that's why I probably pushed it out of my head. Hey, RT Sanders, thanks for sharing. That's so nice. Okay, number 5, pursue channels of partnership. Remember, you are not the only person out there trying to get a leg up. There are other people. You can only sell that book to readers one time. Oh, okay, sure. Connect with me either on Facebook or Twitter. I don't do Facebook Messenger because I got enough stuff coming to my phone. So if you do message me, hopefully I'll get it on Facebook. But usually if you direct message me on Twitter, I can see it. Pursue channels of partnership, collaborations, and links. We've gotten so far of trying to do this thing by ourselves. There are millions of other authors who are trying to do it as well. So please connect with other authors in your niche. Connect with other authors in your network, in your neighborhood. There are a lot of out there, so you want to connect with them. Go to sites like meetup.com and find monthly meetings. Sylvia Hubbard, that's my Facebook name. I can't get away from that name. I love it. I love my name. So like-minded people on their website. So you can even switch off on your website. You can switch off on promotional material offline. Some people are like basically going to different, like the romance convention. You can pay somebody, you can't pay that $500 fee to go to the romance convention, the largest convention, and so you can pay them $20. Say, here, can you pass out my cards on your book table? There are also people who go there and they actually ask authors, hey, I'm going to do a booklet. Would you like to buy ad space? You want to collaborate with them and see, can you, hey, I'll take some of your postcards. You take some of mine. We go to different events and pass out each other postcards. I mean, you can do links and collaborations like that offline all the time. Like I said in the 5 ways to sell books offline, I talked about that, about how you can actually build up a booklet and pass it out with your information, but sell space offline. Now, the steps that I've given you, I want to make sure you guys understand, like I said before, make sure your website is on point when you decide to venture offline, because you would hate to do all this work and then somebody tries to contact you and they can't find your website, or you have space on Facebook, which is your website. Stop doing that. Have your website on point. Make sure that you have a contact page, about you page, a product page. I mean, even if it's just those 3 pages, and of course a subscription to your newsletter or your blog itself. So then when people come, you can't be around, you can't be everywhere, but you may leave cards or flyers there. So make sure that your website is on point. So when they come there, they can contact you. They can leave something for you and say, hey, we would love to get back in touch with you about this. Make sure your graphics that you're sending out to these on your flyers are really great, really nice. Make sure like I said, your website is a professional name. Get a domain name, please. It's $18 a year to create a professional site. That's nothing. And contact information is professional as well. Don't put hyphens, underscores, numbers. Stop doing that. Get a professional email address. Of course, being on offline, make sure you have an e-commerce where you can take payments right then, credit card payments. So get your Square app. I showed you the little card you can attach to your phone. And also you can have the app just on your phone, have the account, and you can actually take credit cards right on your phone or the PayPal reader. You want to make sure you have that at all offline events. Sometimes just carry it in your purse just because. I got 2 of them. Yes, girl, that's like gas money. Like, you missing out on opportunity for gas money. Oh my gosh, you ain't never seen nobody have to. When I've had to really hustle up some stuff, oh girl, I go out and sell a book on the credit card so I can put gas in my car. Okay, so marketing materials you should always have on you, of course, is your business card, right? Oh yeah, oh my gosh, that's fancy, girl. You fancy. She says I have the one with the chip reader. I was thinking about that one too. I was like, oh, I should go and get that one. But I'm like, I carry a lot of stuff already. But yeah, that's nice. I know. Now, does it take a long time like you do at Walmart? Like it'd be like 2 minutes? Or is it the chip reader really fast? That's what I would like to know. Oh, it's really fast. So when it reads it, it's okay. Oh, good Lord. Then I think Walmart needs to contact that company because I hate that chip reader. Okay, so anyway, we're getting down to the end because y'all know I'm on break at work. Yes, I'm from Detroit, Ortiz. I am born and raised from Detroit. Woo-woo, West Side, but I live East Side now. That's because I got like a tax-free home and 0 interest mortgage. So yeah, I took that East Side. I was like, ooh, I'm not too bougie. I go on the East Side for that one. But yes, I am West Side, but I live East Side now. Okay, so marketing materials, like I said, carry around business cards. Make sure that, hey, thank you, first time daughter of Zion. Okay, so make sure that business card, try to use QR codes on your business cards. You can go to QR stuff because you want to really try to innovate people to get them to come to your website. You want to get them to really follow you or get a taste of you. So when you're out and about, you can't really carry your books around, but that QR code, you can put a free sample. You can put a website where they could just click on that QR code and up brings your website with all your information and books and everything to sell. So try to think about that. Now I'm going to give you some extra bonuses. I like to give you guys extra bonuses. So guerrilla marketing tips, okay? So number 1, you can always pass out flyers everywhere. You see somewhere that needs flyer pass outs, put flyers down, pass flyers out, get those flyers out there. Make sure you guys give me some hearts before I get off of here, and make sure you guys share this. Guerrilla, like a gorilla, but it's spelled Guerilla, guerrilla marketing. That's what it's called. You can look it up. It's actually a book called Guerrilla Marketing for Authors on Amazon. Awesome book. We might go over it. I was thinking about doing book reviews, like things that I use, because a lot of people's like, what do you read? How do you know all this stuff? Guerrilla Marketing for Authors is the best book. I love it. Yeah, Guerilla, Guerrilla Marketing. Okay, number 2, guerrilla marketing, selling at business or events where there's long waits. So moms and women usually are sitting somewhere for a long time. We used to hit up hair stores in Detroit, 6 mile, 7 mile, 8 mile, go up and down all day long. When they start doing African hair braiding, oh my goodness, I could go all day. I could go like for 3 hours and sell cases of books, just going up 6 mile and 7 mile. just selling books. Me and the kids just be in and out of the cars selling the books to people sitting there waiting for their hair to get braided or getting their hair braided because they be sitting there for a couple of hours. Yes, you need a book to read. And number 3, you can also sell books, like go to places where like women are waiting for their kids. So like sports arenas where kids competitions are taking place. I have to plug on Real Hair. I don't understand that one. Ortiz, but okay. I love going to like cheerleading competitions because they have to wait for the entire event to be over with before they can leave. They try to make you stay for the whole event, especially in basketball competitions. So you literally are sitting there all day long. Gifted Visions. Hey, thanks for joining us. Make sure you go back to the replay. If you're listening on YouTube, don't forget to hit like. And if you're listening now, give me some hearts and even hearts on the replay. I would love it. Hey, so number 3, ask to be invited to events or volunteer. Now, I'm going to tell you the story. I just told somebody this the other day because they were like, well, some events are too costly and stuff. So you want to make sure that you are getting invited to events. You can just ask to volunteer. So Pam Perry, if anybody don't know her, you can go to pamperry.com. And she had this huge event. It was back in 2000. Huge event for all media and everything like that. And like it cost like $300 to go. And I was like, there's no way I could possibly go to that event at that time. So I emailed her and asked, yeah, I know Pam Perry. She's awesome. But she's a marketing coach. And I literally just emailed her and asked her, could I come to it and volunteer? She let me come, and it was like all these media moguls that had gathered together to show you how to do press releases, how to get your name out and everything. And I learned so much just by putting chairs up, making sure water was there and everything like that. I mean, I was literally all the time at the event, but I learned so much. I was taking notes. So those are things that you can do. Just volunteer for events or be there. You don't even have to sell books, but of course have your business card, because sometimes collaborating with these organizations with different events that go on, especially if it costs too much, you can, people will question like, what do you do? And of course you got your pitch ready. They know, and they will support you. So look into that as well. Those are guerrilla marketing tactics. So I'm going to get out of here. Y'all know I'm late for my break, and I told my supervisor I was going to be late. I want to thank you guys. Make sure you're sharing it. Thank you, Gifted Vision. I appreciate you. If you guys got any questions, make sure you can tweet me questions and I'll answer them back, or I'll make sure I put them in the post and the answer. So make sure you go to howtoebook.org and you can re-listen to this for a couple of hours until I pull it down, and I'm going to put the replay on YouTube for my YouTube followers. Make sure you share it out. Make sure you like it. And I will put all the resources down at the bottom in the comments. And if you have any questions, guys, please don't hesitate to ask me, okay? So I'm going to say bye. Thank you guys for joining me. I appreciate you guys. I didn't know it was going to be this many people, but thank you. And I'm going to say bye and kisses.